Hey Brooke, it's my Friday. We're cooking. Alright, so we've been kind of on hiatus for the last week. You didn't do a video Friday, I didn't do one Monday, we didn't do one Wednesday, so I'm going to do one today, Friday. It's my Friday anyway. The motif for this week, for me personally, has kind of been being yourself. Recently, and by recently I mean this time last week, Jacob was chastising me for being so into my fandoms. And he was saying how I don't actually care about my fandoms, I just say I do to look cool. Which we both know is not true. You don't do fandoms to be cool. Let me set you right there. Oops. Anyway, so that really hurt me, personally, because here I am, actually legitimately feeling things about my fandom, and he's over here saying, I don't care. Meanwhile, I'm bawling because of Dean Winchester, and he has the nerve to say I don't give a shit. Which I think is absolutely preposterous, to be honest. I mean, I do care about my fandoms, I do care about these characters, I care about all of it. And as my friend Nikel said, it's because I care that I'm such a lovable person. But it's true, I really do care, and when I cry about something and when I go, oh, the feels, I actually legitimately feel those things. And a lot of this week has made me question, how far is too far? As you know, in 7th grade, I really got hardcore into Naruto. And when I say hardcore, I mean hardcore. And, I mean, I was writing fan fiction about it that I never told you about, that it totally happened. Sorry, I didn't tell you about that. I was writing fan fiction for it. I mean, I was doing chat websites. I was role-playing. I was doing everything you could possibly do to be, like, a nerd. And I loved every minute of it. I loved that there's this massive community of people who were like me, who loved this thing as much as I did. I loved that I could be a part of that community. I loved every aspect of it. I loved everything about it. And I loved that I could share my love with the world of course, Naruto. And that's kind of how my journey into madness / fandom started. Was me being this, like, ooh, what was that? Like this 13-year-old girl freaking out about a fictional character. And little did I know at that time, that would stay with me. After Naruto came just anime in general. I mean, I had FMA under my belt, I had, you know, so many things, and I was so crazy about it, and I got you involved. And I got everybody I liked involved because I wanted to share this with them. I wanted to share this euphoric feeling I had of feeling accepted and belonging. And I wanted to share that because it's a special feeling. And it's why I love fandom so much. As you know, we went to A Fest, yay. And we got to like meet people who are a lot like us, who were freaking out about fictional characters and loving them as much as we do. And you have to admit, it was like, cheesy as it sounds, it was like we were at home. Cheesy, I know, I said that, but it's true. It was like being home with people you love. I don't know half their names. There are thousands of people that attended, but it doesn't matter. A lot of them were the nicest people we've ever met. And it's such a good feeling. I'm going to set you down. Anyway, here. Whatever. You're just gonna have to talk to my boobs. So, I got into Doctor Who because of Anime Fest and finding like-minded people. And when I got into Doctor Who, I got you into Doctor Who, and you know how Doctor Who is. And then recently, I've gotten into Sherlock, and Tumblr, and Supernatural. I wouldn't watch Supernatural, by the way, if it wasn't for fandoms. Like, if it wasn't for people who truly loved Supernatural so much, I probably wouldn't be watching it. To be honest, I didn't know the difference between that and that other one that was popular, Heroes or something like that, about superhero, I don't know. And, like, I really love that. God, I wish I could convey my feelings, but as the great John Green said, and by great John Green, I mean as he wrote, my thoughts are stars I can't fathom into constellations, and that's how I feel about fandom, and about that feeling of belonging. And honest to God, I wish I could describe it better, but I can't. It's like being at home. Now for the more depressing part. For a majority of me being in the fandoms and on Tumblr and everything, I tried to hide it. I really did, and since 7th grade, I've been just kind of keeping all of this love to myself, kind of just fanning out to myself and not really sharing like the full package with other people. I share the show and I share how much I love with it with others, but I don't just full on fan out. And it, honest to God, was killing me inside. No joke. I was really depressed for a long time. And it was thanks to fandoms and Tumblr that I was able to get through that. And I mean, I say depressed, but there's people who are like legitimately like morbidly depressed, and that's really terrible. I wasn't like suicidal or anything. I was just really sad all the time, and I just felt like I felt like I dug this hole I couldn't get out of. And I got on Tumblr, and Tumblr kind of taught me that you can have these things that you love, and you can have all of this stuff, and you can share it with other people. And when you share it with other people, it makes you feel better about it, and it makes you appreciate it more. And that message has kind of just stuck with me these last couple of weeks. I haven't been on Tumblr for very long, maybe a month, and I've already seen drastic differences. I am insanely happy all the time now, because anytime I'm not happy, I'll just like go on Tumblr and I'll instantly be happy again, and I'll like share that happiness, and I'll take that overwhelming happiness and I'll share it with everybody else, and it makes me feel so goddamn good inside. You know me at the beginning of this year. I was super just not well because of Kitty and CX and school, and I was just a sick person, to be honest, okay? I'm probably exaggerating, but oh well. And I'm happy now. I really am. So when people start taking that happiness I feel and start criticizing me for it and making fun of me for it and saying I need to calm down and settle down and I need to stop, it deeply offends me, because this whole thing has made me a better person personally, as like I believe. And I really enjoy that. I really feel like I can be myself now. I feel like all of the hiding I've been doing for years is over, and I'm just super happy all the time. Like insanely so. And it makes me, yeah, makes me feel good. So, yeah. I just want to, I guess this is kind of like explaining you should be yourself and not, you know, mold yourself to other people's parameters, because no matter what you do, you're never going to meet them. You should, you know, be yourself. You should make yourself happy. You shouldn't have to focus on other fucking people. I know we have like a no swearing thing, but come on, really. You shouldn't have to just keep everything bottled up inside. You should be able to go to your family or to your friends and just be like, so you never will guess what happened, oh my god! You should be able to do that. And you should be able to do that without people making fun of you. And I guess this is kind of an apology if I ever start rambling on about one of my fandoms, about something that happened on Tumblr, where I'm just like, oh my god, this thing happened, oh my god, oh my god! You know, and this is sort of an apology, but at the same time, I don't want to apologize for being myself, so. Yeah. I hope this video could have made you feel a little better about yourself. I know it made me feel better. I'm cheesy, so. Anyway, we have a lot of punishments to do for missing a full week, and we're not giving up the project, okay? So B, there's acoustic alchemy in the background. I'm making an omelet, and I'll see you later. Probably Monday. Possibly if you call me sooner. Bye.